I'm standing here with Randy and Gwen Johnson. They're from Lake Anna, Virginia, and they've shared with us some of the images that we've been showing you really all day with flipped trailers. But what happened at your camper, a tree fell right into it. Tell me what that felt like.
It was kind of scary.
Scariest thing I've ever.
We got pretty shook up.
It came down and took one whole half our camper and just knocked it out, and hail was coming in, and I thought the whole camper was just going to take off.
We had hail this big around.
Coming in the camper.
2 inches in diameter.
Okay, and I think you're the first people that we've talked to that actually had a tree come through their camper. Tell me what that impact was like. I mean, and really it must have just been within a few feet of you.
There was so much noise all the way around. Oh, I'm sorry, all the way around us, and we didn't really know until we turned around and right there that it had happened, because the whole other side was moving, and I thought it was going to rip off. And we're right by the door, and then we looked out, and the tree was on our truck too, right on both sides of us.
So you're telling me the storm was so intense that you didn't even really feel the impact of a huge tree falling into your camper?
Yeah. It was just all.
We have a slide out on the other side, and it was pushing the slide in.
And we're trying
to hold that
like
back.
this, trying to think, oh my God, we didn't even know. So we didn't even know.
And so did you get the warning that everybody else got?
Warning? No, we never got warning.
It was on my phone, but I didn't hear it because it was in the camper and somewhere in a different end of the camper.
So how suddenly did this come on for you?
Real suddenly. We heard
It's
lightning
real
for
sudden.
like 15 minutes. Yeah.
We were watching the lightning coming, and I thought it was a nice electric show and whatnot. And,
No, that was it. But no.
then she was walking the dog, and we both went back in, and then everything broke loose.
Right, and you must be feeling so lucky right now once you saw that tree.
We're lucky. We have a group of 21 people that were camping, and fortunately everybody came out without an injury. Somebody up there was looking after us. And when they say a tornado sounds like a freight train coming, they're right. It's definitely noisy.
Okay, and afterwards were you walking around as well, seeing what was going on?
We had to rescue some people out of a tent. There was a girl that was in a tent, and a tree had fallen on her leg, so they had to cut her out of the tent. And some friends of ours, their trailer flipped over. They're over here, right there. Their trailer flipped over, and we had to cut them out of the window. Yeah.
So, I mean, did you just kind of snap into action mode? I mean, was this really shocking to you?
Once all the wind stopped and the hail, everybody got out and everybody's helping everybody. It was just, I mean, our friends over there, their camper just flipped over and their door was on the ground, so we had to cut them out of the little awning windows. It was scary.
Right, and it must have been really surreal for you, and just not
totally,
like reality at all.
Totally,
Hit me now.
Totally. That's like we're almost in a state of shock for a while. And it was incredible. We're just lucky to be still here.
Right, and take me through what's gone on since then. I've heard so many great things about how fast the emergency.
They were there, like all the first response. Oh, the responders, they were great. They helped us all.
Had it together.
Yes, they did.
And we know the high school has sort of been the staging for everything that's happening since then to make sure. What's going on in there? Take us through.
Apparently what's going on is everybody is going in there and saying what campsite they're at, making sure everybody's accounted for, and they want to get everybody out of there so they can go search and rescue, because there's still some people missing.
Okay. And are you impressed so far with that sort of emergency response?
They were fantastic.
Hands up to all the first responders. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for everything you did. Thank you. They had the hardest job of all.
Yeah.
All right, and what are your thoughts, and what do you want to say to people who maybe didn't make it out like you did?
That our prayers are with you.
Yes.
And hopefully people find their loved ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Very sad.
All right, thank you. Randy and Gwen Johnson from Lake Anna, back to you guys.